Which one is yours, the Title V?
Sure comes, yeah.
The Elmwood Road? Yeah, okay, we'll get right to it. Do we have any
Generally,
minutes?
just when it comes.
We do.
I haven't even seen them, but that's all right, I'll see them later.
Discussion, you may talk about it,
Let me know when you're all
but when
set.
it comes time to vote, just abstain.
I'm all set.
You're all set?
And that will save you
Okay.
any time. Unless it's just something.
Okay.
stupid. Just because you know somebody.
Good evening. Welcome to the March 1st, 2023 Board of Health meeting. The meeting will come to order. We would like to step and pledge allegiance to the flag. Thank you. Speaking to the mic. I'll get cornered, that's all right. Okay, now, I would entertain a motion to step over the minutes to do a special Title V variance first. Do I hear a motion?
I'll second that motion.
Well, I'll make the motion first. I'll make a motion to take the 389 Elmwood Road Title V variance out of order.
No.
I'll second it.
Thank you, sorry.
Okay. All in
Gotta be
all in
official.
favor?
Aye.
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 And the chair votes aye. Go ahead.
Good evening. This is a existing dwelling on a very small lot, adjacent to one branch of the Millers River up in Spring Village. So the house is almost right where Elmwood meets Glen Allen Street.
You know, at the very bottom, there's a greenhouse on the corner and a White House. It's the White House that is.
The lot itself is only 11,000 square feet, and there's limited area to site the system, but basically, the only location to fit anything was in the rear of the house, between the house and the stream, so, soils are pretty tough, in general back there. We are asking for a reduction in leaching area with the, alternative, technology system that we're gonna install there. It'll reduce it from 1,000 square feet down to 600 square feet. We're also looking to lower the groundwater offset from 4 feet down to 2 feet, which is allowed with this technology. And also a reduction in the setback to the riverfront area, or the stream, from 50 down to 17 feet, so.
What is the closest that property is to the stream from that septic?
The property butts right up to the stream, but the septic, the corner of the leaching area, is 17 feet to the high water. Existing systems in the same area, this will be a vast improvement.
In other words, you're taking out the old system and replacing it with
Yeah.
a brand-new one?
It'll
Okay.
all have to be dug up in that area, removed, and the new system, new clean septic sand brought in, and then the new system installed.
That's basically a lawn, am I right, back there?
On, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no trees are gonna be cut or anything. It's, I did go through the Conservation Commission, so they were set with it. They just wanted to make sure that everything was fine with the Board of Health, of course, so.
To my understanding, this has gone through conservation and they've approved it, is that correct?
Yep,
Okay, so it's just coming before us just to get the final approval?
yes.
Okay. So they've already kind of given the blessing.
I just don't remember the new updates.
Yeah, no, it was pretty well. I spent a lot of time on it, trying different scenarios. I mean, I must have redid the plan 10 times, just trying to figure out something, different things and stuff, and it's really the only way. It can't fit alongside the house where the driveway is. Even if we were to take out the driveway, there's just not enough room there. It's the only area that really fits anything. And like I said, it's a vast improvement over what's there, and according to the DEP and the people that manufacture that technology, it should provide better treatment than a conventional stone and pipe system, so.
Are they gonna, to the chair, if I may, are they gonna, so it's gonna be replaced within the existing 3-bedroom
Yeah, we're not
sewer
including,
will, it will be replaced with another three-bedroom?
yes, yeah.
I see.
We're not
Okay.
increasing
Not
flows,
increasing.
it's just serving what's existing for the house.
Is there any abutters or anybody that has been notified or and/or have?
No, I mean, we're
made
not
any-
encroaching upon any property bounds,
Okay.
whatever, so.
Any other questions?
No.
Any questions? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the Title V variance request for 389 Elmwood Road as presented this evening.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye.
Well, thank you for coming
Thank you.
out,
Thank you very much.
and good luck to you.
Good rest of your evening.
Is this yours, John?
No, that's for the files there. Thank you, though.
Thank you.
Okay, now, reading of the minutes.
So we have meeting minutes from our April 3rd meeting. Has everybody had a chance to read them? If not, I can pass those down.
Have it, I'll just go over quickly.
Linda, do you hear that static? I don't know, it's like feedback every time somebody finishes. I don't know if it's the speakers over here.
Have you seen the minutes?
That's weird. I think it's these speakers, I don't
Yeah.
know if they're
It's
connected
all-
somehow, like I hear a
it's all
very,
Speakers right
yeah,
there.
some scratchy noise. Has everybody had a chance to take a peek? Oh, Brandon's taking a look, sorry. They also should have been emailed to you guys too, so. Brandon, do you get the, are you on the email distribution list and
I
you've
am,
gotten them? Okay, great.
All right, do we have a motion to approve as read?
I'll make the motion to approve as read.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Chair votes aye. You can sign it first. Ladies first. Oh, mine was bad. Yeah, those speakers.
All right, would you like me to hold off while you guys are signing, or would you like me to continue for food permits?
Continue the food permits.
Yes.
Continue?
Continue.
We have a couple temporary food permits. We have a residential kitchen and food service. If you'd like, I can read them all individually, or if you'd like, I can read them in, by group, and we can approve all at once. What-
Yeah.
All right. I'll start off here with permit number 2341. It's for Shannon Sylvia. She has a residential kitchen, and her fee of $50 has been paid. No notes or violations. And that's the only one for this one. Would you guys like to make a motion to approve?
You want us to hang on to them, or you
Yeah, hang on till we get them out.
Actually, the invoice, if you want to send the invoice down, I mean, the meeting minutes, because we have the invoice to go with it, I can kind of put it all together, if you don't mind.
You want us to keep the food permits down here all in a
And
pile?
bring them down there.
No, if we sign them like one by one down the road, you guys can hold on to them. I just have to kind of go over the meeting minutes, invoice for next, throughout the agenda, so. So I have the residential kitchen. Do we have a motion to accept, permit 2341 for, Shannon Sylvia?
I'll make a motion to accept permit 32341, Shannon Sylvia's Kitchen.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Chair votes aye.
All right, and so I'll sign this one and pass it down. Would you like me to continue?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, so these are for food service permits, the fees. That one kind of snuck in. All right. So I have here the CNS Pizza, which is permit number 2335. That is, $100 fee was paid. There was a note that floors in hard-to-reach areas need additional cleaning.
Have you checked on that since?
No, that's on the reinspection list.
It's on reinspection, okay.
I also have the American Legion, which is 2337, and their food permit, food service, it's, the $100 check will be mailed in.
Excuse me, are we supposed to approve these first, then sign them after?
Yes, I'm gonna go through them, just state the information on them, then we can approve them all at once,
Okay,
if you'd like.
No,
That is-
it's
I
okay.
believe that was the preference.
right.
So, the
Just
second,
double checking,
I'm sorry?
just double checking.
Sure. So that was 2337 for the American Legion. The $100 has not been paid yet. It's a note that we have okay to sign, but we're holding it for the $100 checks that they're gonna be sending in. There is Gourmet Donuts, permit number 2336. And that is for, there was a $100 fee that was paid. It says that the floor at the walk-in cooler needs cleaning.
Isn't that the second time they've need cleaning around the coolers and that down there?
In the cooler, yeah,
Yeah,
especially under like milk and that kind of stuff.
we're gonna have to be more specific to them. All right, thank you.
So those are those three for the food service, if we'd like to entertain a motion.
I entertain a motion to approve.
I'd like to make a motion to approve permit number 2335, 2337, American Legion, and 2336, Gourmet Donuts.
Excuse me, aren't you associated with American Legions?
I am, but I have a disclosure form set up with the town clerk.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye.
This one. Two. And that's three. I have one here that is a temporary food permit, however, we need to make a motion whether or not to approve the waived fee. This is for Heel Winchendon, and it's permit number 2343. They are asking for a temporary food permit, so they could, for their Taste of Winchendon event on May 13th, and that's from 12 to 4 at the Beals Library. So we need a motion to waive the fee, and then we need a motion to approve the food
That's
permit.
a CAC. The
Heel
Heel
Winchendon is
Winchendon,
part of the CAC, yes.
yeah.
I'll make a motion to waive the fee and a motion to approve the permit.
Al second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Brandon?
I abstain.
Okay. Okay, chair votes aye. 3 approved, 1 abstain.
are the temporary food permits. 2344, which is Mosh Mallows, Moeshmallows. I believe I said it correctly. Mosh Marshmallows.
I don't see that one.
That's a tongue twister.
Is that the new one?
This is a temporary food permit for yes, that's for $25 that has been paid.
Okay, that's why I haven't seen it.
There is permit number 2338, Victoria Coffee LLC for $25. That has been paid, and that is going to be, they are gonna be at the Smith Country Cheese on, May 13th. We have 2 temporary food permits. First food permit number is 2339 and 2340, for Moe's Sweet Eats. And the $25 each fee has been paid for both of them. They are going to be, one is for June 23rd for the Food Truck Festival, and the other is gonna be, on August 19th. And then we have, permit number 2342, Mike and Aunt's Ice Cream. They're a temporary food permit, for June 17th, and that $25 fee has been paid.
Where did they come up with these names? Mikes and ants.
Mike and Aunt's,
Of course, if you have ice cream on the ground, you have ants, right?
right?
Right, okay.
Or marshmallows. Cute. The last temporary food permit we have tonight is 2334, and that's Uncle Joey's Cannolis. That fee of $25 has been paid.
Okay. That's all of them?
That's all of them.
I'll make a motion.
Do you want me to make a motion for all of them with the numbers?
Yeah, you can, I'll second it.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve temporary food permits 2342, 2339, 2340, 2338, 2344, 2334, and those are for temporary food permits.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye. Now we get writer's cramps.
And just so you know, Moe's Sweet Eats, those are 2, so you have to sign for both of them. This one coming up. There's 2 cover sheets. Let me know if you'd like me to go down to the next permit, which is tobacco permit, or would you like to wait until you guys
Wait
want
until,
to sign?
wait for that one. Isn't that the tobacco one for Family Dollar? Sound like somebody was sitting right in front of me,
Sounds like.
that speaker. It crackled.
Yeah, it's very scratchy. Just a lot of interference, I don't know.
All set? Okay, go ahead.
I have a tobacco permit, number is T 23 2023-09, and this is for Family Dollar on Central Street. There is a $150 fee that has been paid. And this is last of the 9, I believe, that we were waiting for returns of it for a tobacco permit.
Do I hear a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Thank you.
Would you like me to continue, or
Continue with what?
would you like me to continue with the next? We have an invoice here, would you like to hold off until you sign?
Go ahead.
Okay, so we have one invoice this evening, and it's for Janelle, our Board of Health recording secretary. This is for our, April 3rd meeting minutes, and that is in the amount of $75.
I'll make a motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Votes aye.
And that's all I have for permits and invoices this evening.
Now, I'm gonna make a motion for Earth Day cleanup will be Saturday, May 6th, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. I urge everyone that wants to clean Winchendon up to get out there, weather permitting, and bring your gloves.
Yes, this Saturday.
Yep.
We will,
I agree. There's a lot out there.
There it is.
Are we getting a dumpster again?
yes,
Yeah.
I talked to Brian, and he's gonna
Yep.
call and have it delivered.
And we should also mention that if anybody does come across a hypodermic needle, not to touch it, to give us a call, let us know, or stop in, let us know where it is, and we'll have somebody go out there and deal with it. We don't want people trying to deal with that kind of stuff. and
Yeah, we
getting-
don't need
I
any
think in the
staff.
past, I was told to call, like, the police
The police,
department,
yeah.
because they have the special gloves and.
They have the
and
gloves and the
training.
containers.
And if people don't have rides or anything like that, need to, just
Call us.
get a hold of some.
Yep.
Call somebody, leave a message, and you can go out with a group and things like that, because there's many, I've been doing a lot of work on the side of the roads this year and for the
There's a
town, and it's beyond.
Yeah, there's plenty out there, and we've got a really big dumpster coming, so we'd really like to fill that thing up.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and
As a matter of
last
fact-
year, we pretty much filled it, I believe.
Yes,
What, 40?
There's just so much
40
out
yard.
there.
40 yards, all full. I did check, I went downstairs, me and Jim checked on the supplies. We have a lot of gloves, a lot of trash bags, and we have those little pickers, kind of, grabbers. So, we also have vests, if anybody would like to borrow one, just so that way, if they're close to a busy road, they can use those as well. I plan on bringing my pickup truck tonight.
I'm gonna bring
this
mine.
Saturday,
I'll have my
so if
pickup
there's
truck
anything
also.
Yeah,
that
that's what
is
we'll
a
do.
heavy,
Try to
large
get out,
item.
get some of the bulk.
Right.
Like the bulk stuff. There's just, it's ridiculous. I mean,
Yes, unfortunately, there's a lot of illegal dumping throughout town. And, with private property, we have to just be careful with. However, if it's on town property or in the forest or on the side of the road, et cetera, then it's kind of free game. If somebody has seen large items, I would suggest maybe getting in touch with one of us, sending either a private message on Facebook or text message, et cetera. Or maybe even Friday, call the Board of Health office just to kind of give a heads up on where they've seen it. I know there are kind of repeat areas that
There's been
tend
a
to still.
slew of tires on my street.
I've got like
Tires,
HVAC, metal HVAC ducting in front of my house on the side of the road.
It's terrible, yeah, and I go down
ACs
Franklin
thrown
Street,
on
and
the
I
side
don't know
of the
how many
road,
nips.
Wallensville Road and.
Oh, yeah.
I'm right on 202
Somebody
across from
broke
Birch
that
Hill.
window out,
The-
they're in there again.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah,
You know, Down by the
Brian
pond, down
know.
at the end of my street,
So-
someone threw 2 large screen TVs down in the.
On another quick note, if I could just kind of mention, I guess, on record, and I think, I know we have, the town has taken over this building, and our good friend Glenn from DPW has gone over there and boarded up the windows, but we drove by there the other day, and at least 2 of those windows on the bottom floor.
Which building?
This is Franklin Street in Jackson. It's that vacant brick building there.
Did you notify anybody about it?
I have not yet,
Oh, well,
but I
been
will,
really
I can
busy
talk
with
to, I can send a note out to Brian
everything
and
else
Justin and
around,
ask
yeah.
them
was the
if
wood
they
still
can
there?
secure it.
The wood's laying on the ground.
I just drove by and I just happened to notice that it was popped out, so I
And
haven't
the
checked
ladder
it.
was back in the window.
Oh, so somebody's going in and out again.
Presume somebody's living there. You can't. it's a
That's another
non-profit
issue,
ladder.
that's another issue with going around, it's, the place up here at the end of Front Street, they've been, it's,
Yeah, yeah.
Right, it's kind of like, maybe we can talk to the police station to kind of drive by or whatnot, but I guess now that is at a town building, we just would hate to have something
well, yeah,
happen.
I mean, and it's good that you do. I mean, there are
Absolutely.
several of them now. There's more than one town building. There's the one in Waterville, there's on Alger Street, the same thing. I mean,
That one
you
in
go by
Alger-
there, or after the weekend, the door's wide open. After it was, you know, it's,
That one on Elder Street's been empty for years. It's got a big red X on it. It's
no, there's
falling-
another one right at the beginning of
and
Alger
it's
Street.
falling apart.
No, there's another one right at the beginning of
What,
coming down.
the gray house on the corner?
Main. When you come off Main, go down, there's second house, no, come.
Okay.
I don't wanna say the
Take it
name,
Yeah.
I don't wanna say the name, but,
Yeah, I'll take a ride.
Right, yeah,
that's another one that the door keeps getting knocked open.
right,
Well, we need a place to stay, and we have no place for the homeless, so,
or kids or
yeah, so what do you
community
do?
residents kind of being
The big
curious,
more-
but,
I got a big question for everybody on the board. What do you do if you find an empty building, you walk in the door, and there's a family living there trying to keep warm and out of the weather?
Take them back to my house and offer them a meal and some help.
Well,
contact the
either that or
CAC, because
contact
they
the
do have,
CAC If they're open.
There are services for
Yeah.
it.
there are
That's the thing.
services,
It-
we do
it's-
have the Haven of Hope at the CAC.
I hate to say it, but it's a choice they make. You know what I mean? It's, a lot of them, it's a choice
Yeah.
to be that way.
I have to agree with you, Glenn. It is.
It's a choice.
Not for everyone, but, yeah.
It's
You're
a
right.
terrible
There are certain
situation,
people,
but
but
there are
they go get
services
the
for
help
them,
and they
so.
ju-
Them, it's a choice.
But there's a certain group of individuals in this town that they choose that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna bring it back to the
Agenda?
May 6th. I want to make it very short again, and a reminder, you can bring your children because they can work around the area locally. They can go with groups of other children, have gloves and bags, and feel part of the community. That's
Right.
where it begins, children.
Do you have any bags?
Absolutely.
Speaking of that, do we have bags?
We have some,
We have trash bags.
Yeah, maybe, I was gonna
And
just bring that
gloves.
up, that maybe it would be more of a help if we had a few, so people don't all have to, you know, or people show up with none.
yeah.
Yeah, no, we definitely have them to hand out to them. We have gloves, we have adults and children size
And some of
gloves.
these roads, with the way people do drive around this town,
Someone's gonna have to be with them.
someone should be with, like, children, and someone should actually watch traffic in the road while people are actually,
Oh, we won't send a
Absolutely.
group out without an adult.
To my understanding, the
even
Lake
adults on some of these roads
Association,
need someone to watch their back.
absolutely.
Someone should watch traffic.
So from what I understand, the Lake Association has already done their cleanup. When I talked to Brian, I had kind of ran into him asking about the dumpster, et cetera, this week when I came by, and he said that they already took care of theirs. So,
Forestell Road's got 3 big bags. Somebody just gotta pick them up.
I wondered about that.
I saw
Does
They pick 'em
somebody
up every
go
year.
and repeatedly take them, or
I
how,
think
like,
that
is
there
there?
is some residents that
They
take
pick
care of
up,
certain
yeah.
roads in town that.
They do, and they just leave them there for someone to
someone to
pick
pick
them
'em
up,
up,
like
Right, well, they
someone in
probably
town,
were.
or?
Realizing it was coming up on Earth Day cleanup, so they probably
Okay,
got everything ready and just did some
Right.
ahead of time.
Actually, in the
Okay,
defense of the DPW, on rainy weather and stuff, we actually do, pick up stuff off the side of the road, and when we do see, when we see the bags and things like that, they generally are picked up, but
Right. Good,
there's a lot of other stuff going on in town, you know what I mean, and
Yeah,
absolutely.
all right. So is there anything else?
I don't think so. I'd like to, if not, I'd like to entertain a motion to
Motion
adjourn.
to adjourn, yeah.
6:31.
I'll second it. Oh, okay, go ahead.
We're all eager tonight.
All right, so,
I just want to actually make a quick note, just so the polls are open from 8 AM until 8 PM tonight. They
don't
do
vote to
have.
vote.
We have 2 3-year seats available for the Board of Health. Myself, my seat is up for I'm up for reelection. There's another seat that was Ed Bonds. He has not taken out papers. He would like to be added as a write-in. And then they have 2 3-year seats for the school committee and 1 seat for the Board of Selectmen. So polls are open at Murdoch Senior Center until 8 PM. So again, with that, I'd like to adjourn. Motion to adjourn or second. Sorry about that.
Nope, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Chair votes aye.